What's going on, podheads, and welcome to a fresh new episode of Two Homies Chatting. It's been a while, and we apologize. Some things came up, but we're back now, and we hope you're ready for this wonderful Sunday episode of your favorite podcast. On this episode, me and Ken dive into the LIV Golf Tour and what it means for PGA golf. We discuss to record or not to record. We evaluate Ken's view on the state of the Browns and digital coups, how important it is to have your digital coupon game on point. So we hope you're having a great Sunday. Crack open the beverage, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Two homies chat. Just two homies chat. The podcast THC. Two homies chat. Can you let me ask you something? Just two homies chat.
Oh, I gotta say, okay. Got
How
it.
do I sound? Do you sound? You sound good.
Sounds good. Sound check is good. How's it over here?
Sound check. You sound great. This is the best sound. You know, like I know it's been a while, so it's nice to hear your voice. The soft sounds of Kenneth, Ken H, two line Ken. Yeah, and sorry, all of our fantastic listeners who still tune into this wonderful podcast. Sorry for the delay. There's a couple things that happened along our podcast journey, and just molehills, no mountains, just molehills, and all things have been back to normal. So hopefully we'll get back to our regular cadence, because I miss these days, Ken.
Yeah, I enjoy it as well. It's good to be back, and you've been through a little bit of a gauntlet.
Yeah, Paquito, but like
a bit of it, and it's good. It's on the up and up, up and up and up.
Yeah, not to share too much, I guess, but yeah, we started off 2022 summer pretty solid, where we went to Mount Rainier, we had a blast. We snagged the Rona. The Rona sucked. Just straight up sucked. For like,
you mean the coronavirus is just for
everybody
out there. I know we're
skirting
around it there.
We got COVID 22, whatever Capricorn Taurus variant we ended up snagging that time. But and then amongst the healing process, Brutus breaks his leg, so we're
your dog.
Now we're healing him.
Leg.
Crazy times in the kingdom, bro.
Man. Poor guy.
I will say,
he
Ken,
can't really walk on his own and stuff, right?
Yeah, we gotta use like a sheet sling, we put it like in his back hips area, and then like pick him. Now I will say this, it's like watching Logan or like watching Wolverine. Sure. Like the healing power of a dog is unbelievable. Yeah.
It's impressive for sure.
Like the amount, like his willpower, like how much he wants to like go fast still, like because he's still like he's moving that leg. He's just not it's like putting weight on it. But like Robo Brew, bro, Robo Brew. He's got
Robo Brew. Dude,
he's got a
brewery name. That'd be a good name
for
a brewery.
That would be good. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Robo Brew.
All of your beers could be named after classic movie robots. RoboCop, iRobot, Danger Will Robinson. Those kinds of things. I'm just saying. Just an idea for somebody out there.
If anybody wants to, oh, hold on. Let me.
Now I'm thirsty, dude. I want a beer.
I don't want to block that. Yeah, I was actually going to crack in. I told you, I think I texted you and I said, hey man, I'm going to take a little light tonight. I haven't drank in I think it's been like 3 weeks or something like that. So I did go light, Ken. And I picked up a variety pack. So shout out to Schilling Hard Cider Company out of Auburn, Washington. Ooh. This is P&W made. It's labeled on the can.
There you go.
But I'm fucking with a local legend with the classic semi-sweet harder. We love our squatch in the P&W. We love our squatch.
Squatching it. Crack it. Crack it.
Ooh, I haven't heard that sound in a while.
It's tasty. Well, I got Uwena beers today, and I'm a little fired up. I've been back on the Uwena brew kick. Shout out to Uwena, staple of the good beer scene in the good old state of good beer, Utah. I got Cutthroat,
Fantastic.
dude.
Uh-oh.
It's classic.
Uh-oh. State fish.
And it's just delicious.
Unbelievable. You know what I like about this can is I'm a huge fan of like, artwork on cans, labeling, branding, all that stuff, right?
Totes.
But like the state of Washington barcode, just a solid home run. That's just a solid home run. Like, if anybody has a barcode, just turn it into your state. Do something with the barcode.
Pretty cool move.
Yeah.
If it's on your can, then design matters. You got to do something cool with it.
Do you think it's a cool move that everybody's going to the LIV golf invitational series and making these chunks of money, and the PGA tours getting all butthurt about it and like trying to be like, oh, you're suspended now? Like, what do you think this is kind of cool, Ken? Can you let me ask you something? Do you think this is cool?
No, I'm not a huge fan of it. And
I'm
not a fan of it at all, actually, to be honest. And I got mad respect for one of the OG homies, Tiger Woods, for just saying, nah.
Turning down $1 billion offer.
That ain't what I'm about. Yeah, that ain't what. Half a billion? Half a billion?
I thought it was.
I think it's $500 million.
Was it?
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And just, no, that's not what I'm about. And I got mad respect for that. He already has
$1 billion.
Yeah. I'm not, so I don't even know where to start. I'm not trying to take a hard stance. I think everybody's got their own right to choose their own whatever it is, where you play golf or who you get paid from and whatever it is. You got your right to whatever you want there. I don't know, man. First of all, I tried to watch it today. Did you try to watch any today? I tried to watch it. Scam right up front. It's a scam. If you want to watch it, you got to start a free trial for membership, and you got to join something, and you can't even watch that shit. I couldn't even watch it.
I was gonna go to me and my neighbor here that's been joining me in my local WNL, which stands for Wednesday Night League. Event number 2 is at Pumpkin Ridge, which is 12 minutes away from my house.
Oh yeah. Well, you should go.
Yeah, I kind of want to check it out, but I have, like you said, but in defense, not like, isn't all that streaming shit a scam? Like, all the time they'll be like, you get free, no commercial, free this,
yeah,
and then like, oh,
there's a lot of that. And
then it's like 10 days free, and then I gotta pay $4.99.
Yeah, 7 days free, and if you want to keep watching it, that's like, I don't know. Like, I don't have an issue with guys jumping to this tour. I do think the PGA Tour's reaction is a little much. I think the better way to play this would have just been like, okay, whatever you want, playing whatever you want, wherever you want. That's the best way to play it. I think it was a mistake to come out with any sort of stance against it, personally. But I got no issue with another competing tour. We're seeing this a lot, like, in a lot of leagues. The other leagues are becoming.
XFL got like massive funding.
I've been watching USFL football on the weekends. I've been enjoying that.
Nice.
It's been pretty fun. Dude, Jeff Fisher is the coach of the Michigan Panthers. It's pretty legit. Like, it's good football, and I enjoy it. So I got no issue with that at all. I don't like how much of a stunt it's become.
It's a lot of money, like a bottomless pit of money.
Well, and so a lot of people have been making this argument, so I'm not going to claim this as my own, but I totally agree. One of the things that makes golf so interesting to watch is that you don't get paid unless you make the cut and play well. and you
that
take
is
first
something I
place, you
enjoy.
get paid, and that's dope, right? This is like golf where they're getting paid just to be there. So
Just to be present and play golf. It doesn't
and then
even
they
have to
get a
be
little
good
bit if they
golf.
win.
Yeah.
So it's interesting the way they've taken teams. It's teams.
Yeah, I think that's kind of
That's a
strange.
little
Yeah.
interesting. I think one of the things that's going to come from this, I think, is going to be the PGA Tour's realization that the way that they present their product needs to probably be updated. It hasn't been updated in probably 50 years.
Do you feel like as in present the product? How so? Like
So
because
they've
I feel
already
like camera
taken
angle wise, they've
huge
kind of
bounce.
evolved.
The
Yeah.
TrackMan, they switched from the Top Golf Tracer to the TrackMan this year, and that whole thing. So they've definitely embraced technology, but they kind of started to do it. There was a tournament last year when they would do interviews with golfers, like after they teed off, and the interviewer would walk with them for a bit and talk
That's
to them. So
so
that's
great.
kind of the thing that people like. I don't need it. I love golf. I consume it. I watch everything. I missed the
Watch.
RBC day one, but I'll watch that after this because that's usually what I do at night is watch the replays because I got a job and shit.
Got to get mental reps. Always got to get mental reps. Yeah.
But I think that updating some things and having something that competes with the PGA Tour is okay, and I think that they should be okay with that. And they should let everybody go and take this oil money and do whatever they want with it. And
This
they'll be back.
oil money.
They'll be back. It'll be fine. There's
I think
a
the
lot of
PGA's
layers
response
to
is
the whole
strange.
thing. I do too.
Yes.
I agree with you. There's a lot of layers that I don't claim to know very much or anything about. I'm not going to even touch on those. But as a huge golf fan, a fan of the PGA Tour, I find myself having more respect for those like Justin Thomas and Tiger Woods who just kind of said, nah, this is where I play golf. This is what I've been doing.
Tiger's already a billionaire. So, at this rate, like that offers nothing to Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Money it's a lot of money. It's hard to say no to money. Hard to say no to money.
I mean, what they gave Phil got what?
50 million, I think.
Is that what he got?
50 million.
It's crazy. And the person
Dustin Johnson got 250 million.
250 million, right? Like, so I think if anything, I think the PGA's response is still strange. And then
I'm with you. I would have preferred them to be like, nah, whatever.
Don't say anything, and then
they suspended
just gradually increase your. Like, I do think that, like, if there's anything, it's the PGA has an opportunity to increase the purse size.
Exactly,
like
increase the purse and spread some winnings out so that there's more of an
incentive. $18 beers increase the purse.
That's
$18 beers can.
That's all I'm saying. It makes sense to me.
I just
it's crazy. I'm gonna try to watch tomorrow again. I don't think I'm gonna sign up for anything, but apparently they're streaming on their YouTube with a bunch of advertisements over it. It's kind of annoying, but I'm interested to see it. Phil Mickelson showed up with a mustache, so that's a strong move by him. I'm a big Greg Norman guy. I like Greg Norman a lot. He's been a
shark.
Yeah, he's been a big. I've been thinking about getting one of the Greg Norman hats and adding that to my repertoire for the course. Thinking about bringing back the full brim. The full brim.
Do it. I think you'll like it. Yeah. Do that. You got the bone structure for that.
The hat covers most of that. That's the whole point.
That's what you think.
I'm gonna consider it, but like I said, I got no ill will towards Dustin Johnson. Or it's good to see Phil Mickelson back on a course. You know what I'm saying? I watched him do some putting practice, and old lefty can play golf and stuff, so that's cool.
If anything, I would.
What am I watching?
Like more content.
I'm watching the PGA Tour.
Yeah, PGA is.
I want to hear Jim Nantz.
They're just coming out looking like bitches right now. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't look good.
They all took the bait, and they all kind of look a little bit like, oh, chasing money, huh? Well, we see.
Yeah, like all these random pro leagues across the world start opening up, and the NBA is like, cool. Let's more leagues. Get more leagues. You
Right?
know, NFL's like, yeah, let's get more funnel system up that we don't have to pay for. Right? Like
Baseball's been doing it for 50 years.
Baseball, yeah, but they've kind of recently tried to like get rid of some minor league stuff.
That's true.
And they don't, and you know, shout out to the Hillsboro Hops, right down the block, gone to a game. Gotta love the Hops. You know, like I like minor league baseball. It's a cool little stadium, family friendly.
I
Beers
love it.
aren't that expensive.
Go Bees, man. I'm all about the Salt Lake Bees.
Yeah, great stadium there with the Wasatch Front right there. Oh,
Smith's Ballpark, by the way. Shout out to my grocery store.
Yo, the OG
Fred
Crows.
Meyer.
the Fredericks.
The Fredericks.
The Freddie Mays.
Fuck
Yeah,
Costco.
man. Yeah.
Sorry.
Never.
Sorry. My bad.
Never.
Edit that out.
Those words. Now, I live in a state where people don't reproduce as much as people in your neck of the woods.
True.
Right?
There's a lot of reproduction here.
There's a lot of lineage.
Fertile grounds. Fertile grounds here.
It's in the goddamn water. So, but you know, I do know one thing. All right, is like I prefer to go to Costco, and I think I've said this, you know, on episode like 11 or what the fuck ever. I prefer to go to Costco typically right when it opens.
Sure.
And on like a Tuesday or like a Thursday, because I believe they do restocks on Monday, Wednesday. So, you know, I kind of try to do something like that. Never, no matter what, go to Costco on the weekend. Never go to Costco on the weekend. Not once. I don't know in Utah.
Same here,
Costco,
dude. I never go on the
Do you know
weekends.
if Costco's
I never go
open on Sunday there?
I don't think so. At least not in
No?
Utah County.
See, like here, it's still open on Sunday.
Yeah, that would probably be my day if I went.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know. They probably are.
I don't know.
Hey, Siri. Man, she doesn't care. She doesn't listen to me.
You got Siri in the garage, dog?
No, I don't have any. Alexa. Nothing. I don't have anything, man. I'll have to type it into the old box here.
Yo, shout out to the local legend. This is a nice little classic semi-sweet cider. It tastes great. I'm hitting ciders all night, Ken. All right, I'm hitting ciders all night.
You got yourself some ciders, right?
I got myself. I picked myself up a party pack.
Just said, Costco. Costco's open on Sundays here.
See, I would go on Sunday then.
Yeah, it's probably
that's probably free. That's so there's one thing I hate about living in Oregon. Okay. Yeah. Number one thing I hate. I think it's pretty much like kind of the only thing I hate. I can't pump my own gas. All right. That's a big.
Oh, man.
I think the whole concept of not pumping our own gas is completely inefficient. And
how does that make you feel like as a man? Because I pump my own gas, that's for damn sure.
I get real pumped on the road. That's right. I don't outsource that lawn mowing.
Hell no.
I do my own pest control.
I cut my own grass. No, I use Timberline. Shout out to Timberline for my pest control. I don't fuck with chemicals. That's kind of like a rule of mine. I don't fuck with chemicals. They have like a pet safe, animal safe pest control thing that actually my beautiful wife signed us up for, and I continue to pay for because it does a good job. So Timberline Pest Control, if you're in Utah, give them a call, and they can spray your yard for you. Because I don't mess with chemicals. I do everything else though. That's it. I don't mess with chemicals.
You don't fuck with no chemicals?
Nah, I don't mess with chemicals.
All right. Shout out.
I trust. Fears. Well, it's not a fear. I just, I'm a do it wrong and it's gonna explode or something. I guess that is a fear. So yeah, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Science.
I cheated in chemistry, dude. I don't know anything.
Yeah. I was about to ask that. I was kind of go down that road.
No way, man. I cheated. It's good to get that off my chest. I got an A in chemistry. All 2 years I took it in high school, and
Cheated the whole time.
the whole time.
And it feels good now to get that off your chest.
I feel a little bit better.
How many years has it been roughly since that last cheating of the chemistry test?
Probably 22 years. 20 years at least.
For sure.
Maybe
People
21.
doing math. People doing math right now, listening to this podcast, being like, "So how old is he?" Like, yeah, he's that old. Don't go back.
I'm old.
Go back in the episodes. You'll know how old he is. It's been said in the episodes. Episode 47 and 32. And let me ask you something real quick, Ken.
Episode
hold on.
37. That's how old I am.
I gotta ask you something, okay? And before I ask you this question, we should definitely crack open our next beverage.
Before or after?
Before, because I think you're gonna want a quick, big swig before you answer this question.
Okay, but I'm gonna switch to Squatters this is probably one of my top 5 beers of all time. Top 5
Squatters.
Two Line Ken's top 5 beers of all time. I'm gonna put it number 4. Squatters Juicy IPA.
Juicy.
This is a damn good beer. I bought my father-in-law one of these beers at the Salt Lake Bees game when we went. Speaking of Bees games, and he was like, "Oh, this is a good beer," and I said, "Goddamn right it is. Let's have another."
Shout out to the Prince.
Yeah, he's not royalty. He's a principal. It's not
the artist formerly known as Prince.
As Prince. Simple.
Well, I'm sticking with the
ciders.
Yeah, still out of shilling. Shout out Auburn, Washington.
Variety pack, bro.
Sweet made.
Is it 4 flavors, 3 of each, or 3 flavors, 4 of each?
4 flavors, 3 of each. I'm gonna participate in 3 tonight because I'm already feeling pretty. Hiya!
Fine. It's 4. It's fine.
And
it's 4. Just don't finish.
Fine.
Just don't finish 2 of them. You're fine. It's 4.
I can't.
I want to know what you're going to give me 3 out of the 4 flavors of the variety pack.
Yeah.
That's not cool, man. And that's you're not doing shillings right either. You got 4 flavors in that pack. I want 1, 2, 3, 4. I want all 4 of them.
No, man. I gotta keep you waiting for next week. I'm gonna bring the next one on next week. But on this flavor, Ken, it is juicy and unfiltered.
Ooh.
Holla. Grab your passport, passion.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Passport, pineapple, passion fruit. That's like the Sudbury Blueberry Bulldogs. Oh. Yeah.
Ciders.
Oh, that looks thick. That's what she said. All right, Ken, let me ask you something, dude.
Ask away, bro.
And I know I've said this to you jokingly via text, as we kind of have our communications throughout our days.
Yeah, we friends. Right. We talk.
We chat.
We guys. We do stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we 2 homies chatting. Not to go down too far of a rabbit hole.
Whatever.
Bro, state of the Browns right now. Did they sell their soul? State of the Browns right now. Give me the state of the Browns right now. Because
the state is good. The state is we're fast. We're talented. We've got a new quarterback and he can throw the football still. That's for dang sure. I've seen footage. I listen to my boys Bo Bishop and Nathan Segura every day on CBD, Cleveland Browns Daily.
Great podcast name, by the way.
It's great.
Way to dominate that.
They do it. They do a great job. If you're looking for a great recipe for a good stew and the latest Cleveland Browns football news, they're your guys. They have this really cool obsession with the quarter zip. And that just endears them to me because I as well have an obsession with the quarter zip.
It's a good look. It's a good look.
I'm a fan.
Especially on the course. You want to be sharp.
Especially on the course. And we always
Dress
play
good.
early, so it's cold. But
Look good.
state of the
good.
Browns. So having said all of that, there's a lot of unknowns and probably most likely a suspension that needs to be filled. There's some Baker Mayfield drama. I think we finally released him. We'll have to fact check that. I don't know. Did you hear that? No, we excused him from OTAs. Sorry.
Oh, so he got the Garoppolo.
Him. Yeah, he got the Garoppolo. And
got the Garoppolo.
Yeah. So he won't be there. Deshaun Watson took the offense to the Bahamas for like 5 days, and they did they ran their own like. But no, he got his money. I think it was fully guaranteed, right?
I don't know, man.
So having said all of this, like this excitement, and they're fast and they've been working and they're taking retreats. The defense went somewhere too. I think Myles Garrett took care of that. Like there's some big worry, at least in my mind here, because there's not a great history of choosing quarterbacks at the right time. If you remember, there was in the Deshaun Watson draft, everybody was kind of like looking at each other. Why didn't they draft Deshaun Watson? What the fuck? What the fuck? Trent Richardson? What the fuck? You kidding me?
Trent Richardson.
Well,
Shout out to that guy.
I don't remember who it was, but it was someone like that. So there's already like that miss there that they maybe are compensating for. But so there's a fear, like maybe this is just another bad choice along the road of Cleveland Browns quarterback. I don't know. I hope not. I hope, because honestly, like, look, I'm done talking for a second because this is it circles, and there's some recent news that's came out.
There's a lot.
And his lawyer has said a few things. Tell our listeners the latest on the Deshaun Watson trial stuff, so that they can understand a devout Cleveland Browns fans' anxiety and nervousness right now.
Yeah. So Deshaun Watson, man, they say the phrase, you're innocent until proven guilty, but it's pretty difficult not to just say he might just be a smidge of a pervert. All right, that's
the amount of cases is
the
hard.
Volume.
The volume is hard.
The volume.
It's happy endings. That's just everybody knows.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. He's at the
massage
parlor that he's there getting loosened up, and then trying to get a little loosened up. You know what I mean? And I guess not everybody's on board, or maybe he got a little too because I assume as a business there's some sort of exchange between people, and I'm not trying to excuse any of this. It's illegal. Like, that's illegal, and they shouldn't do that technically, right? But
but his lawyer thinks it's legal.
He does. He said some dumbass shit. He said some dumbass shit and should be fired.
Now, mind you, so the listeners know, we're talking.
Please,
we're talking. There's been reported 66 different women that has been booked appointments through over just like 17 months from the fall of 2019 to 2021.
2 years.
He's publicly said that he hired about 40 different therapists across. Now, I sent you a text message. I said, bro, why does he need all these different people? Tom Brady's been massaged by the same one dude for like the last 20 years. Like, I'm kind of confused by this, but with the volume, like 24, and it just keeps going up. And then the New York Times article, I can't imagine Deshaun Watson actually playing football again. Like, I feel like this is kind of like a brief moment in time. I can't envision it right now with what continues to pour out. Yeah. And the Houston Texans are now liable. So just so people know a little bit more of the story, the
Please.
Houston Texans booked most of
Yep.
this stuff at some point, allowed for it to happen in the facilities, kind of knew about some of it a little bit from what some of the stuff is coming out to say. And
Certainly what it suggests.
I would assume a punishment will be coming down on them, probably a fine and some draft picks. That's my assumption. It's growing not to be a solid look for the NFL, for the Cleveland Browns. This is like one of those moments, Kenny, like where like you're like the Browns are who we thought they were. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how this feels. Like where you're like, oh man, Money Manziel, yeah, Money Manziel. You know, like this is just like it started with Odell winning the Super Bowl. It started with Odell winning the Super Bowl. Now it's come to this.
Yeah, it's a little upsetting. Not gonna lie.
How do you feel though about? Are you disappointed in the organization at all? Are you concerned about management or like kind of like maybe the critical thinking process? Did they really do research into the situation?
Now they said that they did a lot and had a lot of people talk to a lot of people. And so, yeah, there is a little concern because they said they did a lot. And then all of this other new stuff comes out after they said they did a lot and agreed to pay him guaranteed money.
A lot of guaranteed money.
I don't know. There's a lot that it's just, I'm kind of just like, we'll see what happens. You know, I've come on this podcast a few years ago and said that he wouldn't play a snap.
That's right.
And he didn't. And then now he plays for my team. And I feel like that's a little karmic little flip there. Whoop.
You're trying to be positive because you're a team guy. You're a team guy.
I am. And I like Andrew Berry. GM.
You're a glue guy. Yeah.
I am.
You as a player are a glue guy. As a you are.
That's true.
You are a guy who's like, what's my job? Yep. I'm gonna go do my job to the best of my ability, right?
I think that's the way to do it, right?
Yes. So
Totally.
when you make a trade for Deshaun, you know, just like when New England signed Cam Newton, not same situation, but I'm saying like I didn't really want Cam Newton, but I'm like, all right, go Cam.
Yep.
Like let's
go
Cam.
That's me now. That's me now.
And I get what you did, right? You're like, let's go Deshaun, but like now you're kind of like, oh yeah, like let's go get out of the organization. Deshaun.
Yeah, well, there's a question that I saw on Twitter a few days ago, and I'm not on Twitter a lot, but I'm on there occasionally. And there's a question that was posed to somebody that they relayed to Twitter, and I hated that I saw it. And they asked somebody like, would you buy your daughter a Deshaun Watson jersey? And I have a daughter.
Ooh.
And I thought to myself, man, I don't want to answer that. I don't know if I want to answer that. I bought her an Odell Beckham Jr. jersey. Like she has one of those. Clean.
Yeah.
Rumor is he might come back, so it still might be relevant. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I mean, it's
without Jarvis, why would he?
Baker Mayfield's going to be. I think I saw a thing on Bleacher Report one time. It was like the Browns spent all this money just to have Jacoby Brissett be their starting quarterback week 1.
That's how I feel. That's what my gut tells me is that we just paid $230 million for Jacoby Brissett.
Bro, I would not be surprised. One, I don't know the legalities of this kind of situation.
I don't either. I don't do legalities.
Yeah, but you know, just wanted to ask. You know, not to pivot too much. We haven't chatted sports in a bit. We haven't.
Well,
on this.
I will say this after knowing the question, I'm really grateful that you let me have another beer first.
Yeah. I feel like that was key to the success of the question because I would be super anxious navigating that road, you know, and yeah, I mean, I come from a team that's always in the spotlight for things. I'm a fan of a sports team that's in the spotlight all the time. Always drama. Always
Let me ask you
selling clicks.
Let
Yo,
me
what's up?
ask you something.
Yeah, what's up?
So we've talked stoicism before. You've put me on Ryan Holiday. Shout out to the
Shout out.
dailystoic.com and all his stuff. I've finished the trilogy. Well, I'm almost done with the trilogy. I'm
Nice.
most of the way done with Ego is the Enemy. And so let me ask you something. Did you secretly fist pump to yourself every time that he talked about Bill Belichick?
100%.
I know you did. I knew you did.
I was like, yeah,
I
Bill.
knew you did. I did every time he referenced Lao Tzu and the Tao Te Ching. And
that's often.
Often. I was surprised at how, especially in Stillness is the key, which was my favorite so far. Ego is good. Obstacle is the way is okay. Is really good. It's really, really good. But Stillness is my favorite. And he references Chuang Tzu a lot too. I was pumped on that. But yeah.
Bro. Yeah. Yeah. Anytime that your team's getting referenced.
Right.
Right. I'm a big Bill Belichick fan.
Yeah, me too. I'm a huge Belichick fan as well. And he spent some time in Cleveland, so that's nice. But just of everything that he does and everything that he is about, big fan of Belichick's. I'm a big fan.
He's all Boston sports. Like I noticed he was rocking the Celtics hat on yesterday.
Oh yeah,
going in a game 3.
Of course he is. He's so cool.
At the mandatory mini camp, right? Is that what they were all doing?
OTAs, I think.
Yeah, he ended up canceling the last day. I don't know. I guess it was the bad weather, but he's like, "Hey, everybody go home."
Quick stat correction from earlier in the show. Then thanks to our listener. Phil Mickelson got $200 million just to play in the LIV tour.
That's a lot of cheese.
Dustin Johnson got $150 million.
That's a lot of Tillamook, brother. That's a lot of Tillamook.
Yo, let me go really quick on this Ketos beer because I'm gonna crack 4. I'm gonna crack 4.
Okay.
And so here goes Ketos India Pale Ale. Wop, 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 wop. I'm gonna crack that shit. Crack that shit.
Crack that shit. Crack that shit. Crack that shit.
Put it in this tall glass too.
Put it in the tall glass. Put it in the tall glass. Put it in the tall glass. Put it
and
in
then
the tall glass. Crack this shit.
Can I
glass.
ask you something else?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
And then can we pivot into, I don't know if you saw an article that I sent you in the note. I don't know if you saw that. You seem like kind of like a disconnect your cell phone when appropriate kind of guy. So I think I know your answer here. But at sporting events, what's your take on like standing in the stands and like filming it with your phone? Like silly, right?
Yeah. So I think it's always okay for like 1 or 2. Nothing long. Nothing long.
Sure.
Right?
Totally.
Like maybe like a panning of the stadium while cheering or something like. The thing about certain things are like you're never going to go back and really rewatch it. Right? Like you're never going to. So being in the moment is much more my thing. Like I'm not one to, but I will if it's like maybe I'm at a show, I won't ever film on a show. But if maybe you play my jam, and I'm like, ooh, I just want to just like give me a little piece of this, maybe I'll record a little bit. But outside of that, I'm in it, man. Plus, oftentimes when I'm in those experiences, I'm chilling hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah. But I did see that article that you sent me in the
Dude, I got
in the
such a
chat
kick out
because
of
I love
this.
that T-shirt.
The
When I saw
T-shirt.
that shirt,
Oh,
I
I
was like,
want
yeah.
some. So shout out to
With
Michelob
everybody
Ultra
on
for
their
this.
phone behind them, dude. I was like,
Yeah,
so awesome.
2022 PGA Championship Tour. Tiger Woods is lining up a shot. He, of course, hit it into the fucking rough out there in the stands. And so everybody backs up. They pull the rope up. He lines it up. And every single person, and I'm talking like probably 40 people in the picture with Tiger Woods, has their phone out filming it, except for one dude. One single dude just holding a Michelob Ultra. And I gotta say, shout out to that guy for just enjoying the moment. And shout out to Michelob Ultra for recognizing that guy enjoying the moment and turning it into a t-shirt. T-shirt
Dude,
says, "It's only worth it if you enjoy it." I like that. I'm
I,
gonna try to get us some. I got a guy on it.
you got a
Hector,
guy,
Hector,
Hector.
what's up with the shirts?
I love that he's two hand holding the
And
Michelob.
just and he's grinning
Just
like
just sit, just
he's
sitting,
just
just chilling.
watching this
That's
moment.
not
And
his first Michelob. That's what that says. That
no,
his
not at
stance, his
all.
posture says he's had a
No.
couple of $18 Michelobs.
Oh, and he's there, and it's only worth it if you enjoy it. And I don't think anybody else enjoyed it more than him.
I think I feel like when you're always recording that stuff, nobody goes back and really like there's like
No,
I like taking
you
cool photos.
a
I like
couple
doing
of
stuff like that.
like you said,
Yeah.
walking in, you got awesome seats to the game. You hit a couple shots to send to your buddies,
Pound
or
pound. Yeah.
hashtag your Instagram, or tweet your Twitter
Do something.
twat,
Yeah,
whatever it
whatever.
is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
whatever.
I don't know what the hell do. I don't know. I'm pretty
Tag
quiet.
us at,
I'm
at
pretty
two homies chatting.
two homies chatting the podcast here.
I'm way off grid. So
Like it's
like
I'm
you.
saying, like this podcast is as on grid as I get. Um, that be so that's all like fine. Like I ain't hating on you guys out there taking a selfie with you and your buddy with the cord in the back or something like that. That's totally appropriate, and I like seeing it when you share that with me. And again, add us at two homies chatting with your favorite picture of you and a homie at a game. I'd love to see that. Hit us up. But I'm just saying, filming it like a lot of people doing through the cameras, don't do that. Enjoy
Yeah.
the moment. Be a part of it. Be there.
Be in it.
Just
Be
be
in
there.
it.
Be in it. Be there. If you want to watch it, you can go back on YouTube and watch the courtside game, and you can see yourself there from a
Yeah.
professional camera. It's fine.
Dude, I'm with you, man. Yeah, that's I just feel like I do feel like people got to disconnect a little more, you know? Like I know I have like social media, but I don't have the apps on my phone. And it's been a long time since I've had, so I don't check any of it, you know? So it's
Yeah.
kind of nice. But like yeah, just be in it. Enjoy it cuz you're never going to go back and rewatch it ever. So you might as well just like take a little bit, but don't take all of it. That's the problem. Everybody always was like, they just steady on the people with the iPads are the worst. No offense, iPadders, but
I'm,
don't be out there not like that. But don't be taking that. Don't be taking that to.
I'm buying those shirts for us right now.
Yeah, don't be taking that to, your daughter's recital and being that guy that's out there recording with the iPad. All right, because there's no difference in the camera between, you know what I mean? Like
That's where I missed the camera. You could set up the camera. Like I set up the GoPro. It's like at recitals.
trying
I'll
to
just
get the
like pop it
video
up on the
camera.
shelf in the back, and I just hit record. I got a GoPro. If we're doing a party, sometimes I'll set up the GoPro because here's my motivation. I get so much like joy out of seeing the videos that my grandparents and my parents took of their childhoods and my childhood, that I don't like, because it's so readily available. I think maybe a lot of things get missed that used to get like recorded.
Yeah. I think
And
it's
so I
think
put
it's
some
much
recordings.
cooler to do that. Yeah.
I put some recordings away of things for posterity. That being said, I try to always have I'm on my phone at work all day, and so when I come home, I try to put it away. And
Yeah.
when I'm at a
Try to
family
not be on
event,
it.
I put it away. I try to put it
Yeah,
away. I
be in it.
try.
Be
I'm
in it.
not great. I'm not perfect because it calls. It sucks. It sucks that it calls. But you know,
I feel you.
the
You know
moral
what
of the
calls
story
real
is we
quick?
should all be more like this guy. And we should all put our phones down and be more in the moment and enjoy it. That was what I was trying to get to by bringing that up, because I think that everybody could use that
I
every
respect
now
that.
and then. Put it down and be in the moment.
Well, I'm gonna pick this up and be in the moment, Ken,
Hell yeah. Hell
because
fuck
it's
yeah.
a London Dry here. By
Oh man.
2 grams, only 2 grams of sugar. Shout out.
Shillings. That's a good pop, by the way.
Thank you. I've been practicing. I've been practicing. Ooh, heyo, holla, holla, holla. Whoa, bro. Made in the PNW.
Oh, dude.
What's up, bro?
Shout out to Bush Beer for having a dog beer. I should pick up a
Bush?
couple of these. Yeah, Bush. It's called Dog Brew. You get yourself some dog beer. We're positive, PAW positive. Your best friend is going to love it. Yeah,
That's great.
I'll accept your cookies.
I like
Just
I
where's the
like
shirt?
dog puns. I like
Where's
dog puns.
I do too. I'm a sucker.
Yeah.
T-shirts. Oh, there
You
it is.
find it,
God,
bro?
there it is. There it is. Ah, fuck.
He's got it. He's got
I
it.
had it. There it is. Oh yeah, dude, $25 sold. XL.
Yeah. You know what it is.
Oh, it's a pre-order. Wow,
Oh,
and
they just try.
14 other people are viewing this item right now, according to the
Oh.
website.
Do you ever have that? Devery always says that, and it always kind of like resonates a little bit. But like, we'll go to somewhere and it'll be busy, and she'll be like, "Can you believe all these people had the same idea as us?"
Right? That's a good
And
perspective
you're
to have.
like, huh? Ah, yeah. No, you're like, it is so busy. You know, I like it when people don't have the same idea. You know, but because then that means it's just less busy. But I can respect if we all have the same idea as well. If that makes sense.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
You know what else makes sense?
What?
When the temperature gets above 85 degrees, you grab yourself a Uinta Golden Spike Hefeweizen.
Ooh,
And
what
that
a great
makes
segue.
total sense. And I'm going to have one now.
How's the temping out there? You getting summer days or what?
Dude, it was 98 today. It was hot.
98.
It's hot.
I can tell you here right
Hot.
now on this fresh episode of Two Homies Chatting
The podcast
that
THC.
that it was easily 30 degrees hotter where you live compared to where I live.
Stay hydrated, folks. Remember to drink water when you go out with your friends. Have a nice microbrew, but also have a water. Don't be ashamed.
Only you.
Ain't no one
Put out
judging
forest
you.
fires.
Drink the water. It's good for you. Your body's
Hydrate.
73% water. Replace the
Take
water.
your body weight, cut it in half. That's how many ounces you should drink a day.
The greatest good is like water. We
According
should
to Tom
strive
Brady.
to be like water.
Water.
Remember Arian Foster? He was all about water.
Yeah, I remember he was like great until he wasn't.
Yeah, and then he was like not great. That happened really fast. It happens fast to some.
It happens quick. It's like Roy Hibbert. Do you remember Roy Hibbert? He was the center for the Pacers. Happened to him.
I remember.
Bro.
I remember.
Yeah. Rick Ankiel. He's a pitcher for the Cardinals. Oh man, that guy had the yips. Chuck
Did
Knobloch,
he break his
bro.
ankle?
No, but he couldn't he was a pitcher but couldn't throw it to the catcher. Legit, mentally just messed up. Could not keep throwing it to the catcher. Like Chuck Knobloch. Chuck Knobloch was the second baseman for the Yankees and couldn't throw it to first base. Like missed a throw one time and like crushed this lady's face in the crowd, and then could never throw it to first base again from second base. Just from second base.
Isn't that wild how that happens?
That's crazy.
Crazy. It's like the yips, getting the yips.
The yips, bro.
Do you ever get the yips, man?
It's happened sometimes, I remember one time, I'll share this with you real quick. Before we sunset off. I remember one time I went out with this homie. We played Fox Hollow, bro.
Nice.
Shot my lowest round ever. Okay. I shot an 82 Fox Hollow, but I did play Fox Hollow like 8 times in a row. And then I went out there one time and I was like, okay, I'm going to play this course like conservatively, like Brad Britton plays the golf course.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I was like, oh, I'm going to hit hot irons off the box. Like, but she's just playing a lot. So, so play great. Okay. And I played with my buddy from eBay back then. His name was Justin Eccles. Next day, literally, I think it was like next day. Like, might have been two days later. We go play Riverbend
in Riverton,
right
Utah.
up there. Yeah, right up there.
Off 123rd South there and 1300 West in Utah. It's a great course. I love it. I used to ditch school and go there.
Go hang out at the course.
Close to my heart. Yeah, it's close to my
heart. Go there. First time I'm ever golfing with Devry.
Okay,
bro.
Worst.
Could not hit a ball in the air.
Wow, that's funny. Yipped.
I was like, oh man, I was feeling pretty good too, man. Just played the best round of my life.
Yeah,
and then I just go and like. Yipped.
Did she think you were lying when you told her?
I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah. I would have thought you were lying. Yeah, you too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you're real good. Yeah.
That's how golf is, though. Like, that's totally true. Like, dude. Yeah. I had a great round the other day, and then we went and played South Mountain, and I spent a whole round. I went and spent the whole, off of my weird drive.
Yeah.
And the tricky thing about mountain courses is the ball is never even with your feet. It's always above it or below it.
Get them shoulders over,
And if you're not like accustomed to it, if you're not like if you haven't played mountain courses a few times in a row, like you're saying, like you play Fox a few times in a row, you switch your game up to the course. Yeah. It eats you. It ate me up. Balls were left, balls were right. Balls were thin. Balls were thick. It was rough, man. It was rough.
Balls were all over the place.
But it's not everywhere. But it's not like the yips. Like the yips is like an extended period of inability to do task.
Yeah.
It's rough, man.
It's true. It's a mental wall. Well, we've seen it. We said Trent Richardson, right? I mean, can't hit the gaps. Can't hit the gaps. Right now, you know who I hope doesn't have the yips right now, bro?
Who?
It's these Boston Celtics right now. Up 2-1 in the series. I think the Celtics going to pull this off, bro. I think they're going to hang banner 18. I think the Celtics going to win. I think they're going to win in 6. Maybe even sooner than that. But I think they win in 6. Straight up.
I hope they do. Go green or blue. Was that you wearing you got a blue jersey behind you?
No, the light is turning that black blue.
Got it. I was like, is it blue or?
Nah, it's just blue? Bad lighting. Here, let's see if it's just bad lighting.
Lights, dude. You need me to send you some lights, bro?
Nah, man. Right. It's just whatever it is.
Do you mean to send you some gummy bears?
They got stucco up here, bro. Some Albanese, bro. Yo, I almost pulled the trigger on the Frederick's coupon. You'll love this because if you got You got the Smith's Marketplace app,
Mhm.
I'm sure, or whatever app is associated with your local Krogs. Um, there's a coupon. It's like $1 off two, I think. You got digital download, bro. You got to download your digital coupons so that when you plug your phone number in, it goes.
Oh,
You ain't been downloading digital.
no, I'll get on that.
You ain't you Kenny. You haven't been down. Do you use? Do you get your gas points?
Yes.
Okay, so then you just download the app with the phone number, whatnot, and then you
Got the app.
download the coup.
I use
Yeah,
the app.
you then you download the coupons.
This is the first time I've ever opened the app. Oh boy.
You've had the app. You've had savings at the palm of your hand. You of all people,
I'm ashamed to
I'm
admit it. Yeah,
I'm surprised. This is uncharacteristic of the
it
Ken I
is.
know.
It's true. It's true. It's very true. Oh man, I got to create an
Wow,
account and shit.
bro, you got to get your digital coupons. Everywhere it's got digital coops.
They
You
just
know.
give it to me when I punch my phone number in. It's always worked. So I've never like done the app. It's same with McDonald's has the app now too that you can use.
Yeah, their points expire, so you fuck them.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
No, man. Why? Because I don't use them? Because I want to like save up so I can get a better meal?
No, like
It's fucked
they should
up.
like gift cards like coupons expire. Like it's just shit expires. Like use it.
But I'm just saying, like, if you got a rewards program, right? You know, because
Don't
you
talk
get
to me
the
about
app,
rewards programs.
the McDonald's app. You got the
Just a
McDonald's app.
fucking goddamn
They
it.
they scan it at the checkout, and then you get points.
Is that
But
how it works? I've never used
if
it.
if I don't spend my points, yeah, man, you get the app. You could download the app. You get like a
Oh,
free large fry. Look at all them coupons.
do
Look
you
at all
ever
them coops
do you ever like guess at a login and password and get it right first try? That totally
all
just
the
happened to
time.
me with Smiths. I'm in.
He's in. He's in,
Weekly ads advertised to me. Go ahead.
bro. I'm surprised by you right now.
You shouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I think it's important to always be on your toes.
Look at this. They got a voice assistant. Fred Meyer Jewelers link.
Uh
Um,
oh. You need to gotta go get that chain updated, bro. I see you rocking that chain, that rose gold.
I don't have a chain. I don't wear chains. I wear a watch. I've been yo, my wife, yo, second reference. Shout out to Michelle. I love you. She bought me a dope watch for Christmas. And
Oh
like I
shit.
haven't worn a watch for like probably I had an Apple Watch for a while and then I busted it and I was like, yeah, there goes that.
Um,
But I loved it. I was so fired up by it. It's cool. You gotta wind it and shit. It's got the gears. I loved it. But it also like sparked this interest in like watches.
watches.
So since then I've like, oh dude, yeah, watches.
How many watches do you own now?
7.
That's a lot of watches.
Yeah, not like cheap ones. I don't like that. Like I'm into the like this is a Citizen Echo Drive, like the commercials from the PGA Tour golf,
Look at you.
and it's dope. And I
You're all
rock it.
golf all the time. I'm so
I
proud of you.
recently all the time, dude, all the time. I love it. I'm a big fan. The other night I had a good time. Um, I was hanging out, doing my thing, doing what I do best. And I was watching Golf's Greatest Rounds on the Golf Channel. I don't know if you ever watched those. It's great. But I was watching the 2017 U.S. Open, Brooks Koepka's final round. And it was impressive. He was great. But you know what I found most interesting? They kept
What?
talking about this 20-year-old kid who had a good showing, who was really impressive, who was the best of the young amateurs to be there, who finished like 1 under par, I think I want to say, if I remember right, something like that, or even. I'll get, who do you think it was that they were talking about at the 2017 U.S. Open as the best of the youngsters in the tournament?
Will Zalatoris.
No, close. Current world ranking number 1, Scottie Scheffler.
Oh, Scotty Scheffler. He was on a roll, bro.
No.
He was on a roll. It's impressive.
Yeah. It's fun.
And we're on a roll. And we're rolling right in to the sunset of no more sunlight.
Yeah,
and we
dude,
just
it's
appreciate.
late. I'm gonna start.
I know it's
firing
crazy,
after
bro.
this. I gotta send you a picture.
Oh, send it to me. And we
Recently.
hope everybody sends their comments, sends their vibes, sends their shares. Send this episode of Two Homies Chatting to your best homie. Be like, hey, you should listen to this. Or, email us if you want to listen to us talk about something you want to hear. Two homies chatting at gmail.com. Yeah, that's. If we missing anything, Ken?
No, I mean, that's it. Shout out to you, Winter Brewing, for
Oh yeah, Shilling Cider fucking crushing it today.
the deliciousness that we drank. And my thirst is quenched. I feel great. And yeah, thanks to our listener out there. I appreciate you.
Bro, you built this real quick?
Yeah, check that out. I cleaned up an area of the yard, and I bought one
romantic.
of the propane. It's one of the propane powered fire pits, and that thing is awesome. It's pretty dope. It starts up like a stove, like a grill, and
I hearted it. That's how how much I like it.
I like
That's
that.
awesome.
It's a cool little area, and it's nice to go out there and chill, light a fire, roast a mallow, bro.
Are you gonna go roast one right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go roast one right now. Marshmallow for sure.
Well, all right, dude. Well, shout out to Zencaster, Podbean, streaming Spotify, Apple.
Shout out to you,
Trace.
else? Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, Ken.
For bringing the energy.
No, you're bringing it. We're bringing it.
No, dude, you brought it.
It takes two homies to chat. And I was gonna say,
I'm gonna remix the intro. We're gonna link that in. It takes two homies to chat.
Takes two homies to chat.
Peace,
it takes
dude.
Two. All right. Later, bro.